Hello, everyone. Uh, 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Have you uploaded completed course videos or still pending? So, ADF user, you are talking about Databricks course. If yes, then I yet to upload actually all the videos. Almost 7 or 8 hours of content is uploaded, and today or tomorrow I'm going to uh, cover a Unity catalog module, and post that I will cover Delta Live table. So hopefully by next week I will be able to cover almost the hot topic, that is Unity catalog, Delta Live table, and workflow, how to do deployment using GitHub, using service principal or some other stuff. Thanks, Shakes. Soumya, can someone start a career as a data engineer directly or from data ministry? Yeah, I mean, Soumya, you can also start this career as a data engineer directly. Okay, the thing is, I mean, you have to wait, or you have to practice for at least for 2 or 3 months. It's not like you can get a job easily. Okay, but you have to practice the common technologies, or the famous technologies, the hot technology skills like Spark. So if you well versed in Spark, definitely you'll get a job now. Rohan, are you planning to upload videos related to Cosmos DB? As of now, no. I'm planning to upload videos on DuckDB. I see that many startup or uh, many companies are using DuckDB nowadays. If you have, I mean, a small data, right? So we can always use DuckDB rather than going to the Spark. So it's better that if I would more focus on DuckDB now. Explore with Sheikh. Brother, please help us on this 90 days because most of them are. Okay, Sheikh. So, see, I mean, what you need to do, what I would suggest that, you put the paper down. Okay, once you get a job, or maybe if you're not getting a job, so what you can do, you can put, or you can tell to HRs that you are having only 15 days notice period, or 30 days notice period, or maybe you are serving currently notice period. So now this might come that HR can ask you, give me the proof that you are on the notice period. So see what you do, just send a mail to your friend, to your colleague, or to your friend. Okay, and just change the email. And also you do not need to actually send the email address to your next company HR, right? So send that screenshot, say that, hey, I have put my paper down, and then you can now, and the notice period is 15 days or 30 days, like that. And once you get a job, at least one job, once you get it, then put down your paper officially, right? And then still you have a 90 days, right? So in 90 days you will get one or two or three more offers. So how, this is how you can actually convert this 90 days to 30 days. Rohan Singh, is there any opening in MNC for 2 years? Uh, I mean, 2 years experience guy in terms of data engineer, I don't see, to be honest. People are asking more than like 3 years experience, 4 years experience, but it depends on company and the demand. If the company has a demand, if the company has a requirement, they will hire 2 years experience guy also, right? Uh, yeah. Sagar Prajapat, what are the most required skill to learn to land a job as data engineer? I would suggest focus on Databricks. If you completely focus on Databricks and Spark, you will definitely get a job. Now, Databricks is mature enough. You can do everything in Databricks, and I guess monthly basis or a quarterly basis, they are uploading, or they are bringing a new feature in the Databricks. Now we have a model also you can host on Databricks. You can do LLM things on the Databricks. Now you can see that AIB testing also you can do. You can make the dashboard also, right? And now UT catalog also you can do. So everything is there in the Databricks. So it's better if you focus on Databricks now. Sure. Okay. Like data pro. I will try to, I will try to cover this topic also, but currently, actually, I'm focusing on Databricks part more. Moving forward, definitely, I will cover, because now Azure is completed on my portal, on my YouTube already. Many videos are there. Who wants to learn? Who wants to learn Azure or Databricks? They can easily learn it from my YouTube, from my portal. So yeah, definitely I will start. So what I'm thinking to start AWS or GCP. Okay, I'll just take a poll, and then based on that I'll decide. PySpark is really on boom, and companies are paying. Yeah, that's true, Sheikh. So currently, that's why I'm saying focus on Databricks, not focus on PySpark. If you focus on Databricks, then definitely you will get a good pay as well as good job also. Databricks, like, I guess 12,000 customers Databricks having. I'm not sure how many customers Databricks has, but Databricks is like, it's now on the leaders part, right? So they are leading the industries. So it's better if we focus, like we have Microsoft, right? So likewise we have now Databricks also. So it's better that if you guys completely focus on Databricks. This is the reason I created the course, Databricks Certified Data Engineer. You guys can just go and check out those pre-request or course curriculum. I'm going to cover almost all the part of Databricks, uh, so that you guys can have a good knowledge in Databricks. I'm not saying that if you get this course you will be certified, you will be getting a very 100% trainer hike, but at least you will get a knowledge key. In Databricks we can do this part also, we can do this part also, we can do this part also, right? Ayush Gupta. Sagar Bhai, once you upload database videos, please upload videos on major issues which we encounter, which when we work on a real-time project in companies, like how to give permission. That is already I'm going to cover, Ayush. Definitely, I'm maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, by Monday or by Tuesday, you will be able to see that Unity catalog thing with a complete demo. Vivek Jua, brother, I'm 2024 pass out. AI 2024 pass out, struggling to get a job. What can I do? My skills are Excel, Python, Power BI, Hadoop, Spark. So you are 2024 pass out, BTech pass out, and you know all this stuff. So see, Vivek, currently companies are not hiring fresher as a data engineer, to be honest. Okay, so I mean, I can't comment on this. So as per my knowledge, you can go with the data analyst role. Okay, since you're not holding an offer, I mean you're not holding an experience, right? You are fresher, you are newbie, so maybe you can go with the small range companies. Don't go with TCS, Accenture. Don't think that they will take you, right? Because they have a complete different different roadmap or different process. So it's better that that you focus on small range companies like Tiger, Cisco, I'm sorry, Tiger, Fractal, or some other. My previous organization was MEQ Software, so you can also apply over there. Okay, explore with shakes. How is the market now, brother? Market is see, if you know the skills, market is always up for you. If you don't know the skills, market is always down for you. Sir, is your course is available in Hindi language? No, course is present in Hindi, in English language only, but it is a very basic English. You can get it easily. If we go to your database playlist, please let me know out of 100% how much topics can be covered. If you see, almost all the topics are covered in the Databricks playlist in the YouTube. Okay, apart from Unity catalog or some other topics. Okay, this is the reason I have created a new course, which is a paid one on my portal. So these course the course which I have launched on YouTube, that is like I launched 2 3 years back, right? And now, I mean, many things got changed now, right? So this is the reason I am changing. I mean, I have come up with this new course so that I will cover almost all the topics, the new hot topics of the database. Can you also cover how to check log from Databricks audio log? I mean, log part is already covered. I mean, not already covered. It's there in the curriculum how to enable logs, or how to, when we write a code or a snippet in the Databricks, right? So how we can use the logs over there. So check means now it is, I guess, automatically. Now, Ayush, I guess you can easily check it in the cluster. You can just have to check that box, and the logs will be saved in the DBFS location. Explore with Shake SQL to data engineer be like 9919995 SQL. Nice. Apart from this, if you guys have any question, anything you guys wanna ask, you guys can ask me so that I can answer you right away related to any course, any new course you want me to build. You can also tell to me. Snowflake is also trending. See, I mean, there are many competitors, right? So you should not think like, I mean, see, you are fresher, so don't think like I will learn everything. Okay, I will learn Snowflake also. Now I will learn SQL also. I will learn Azure, AWS. You cannot learn, bro, to be honest. So it's better focus on your basics, because anyhow you're fresher. No one will judge you on whether you know the stuff or not. They'll just ask you the basic question, right? Because the salary, whatever they are going to give, they will just give you as consider as a fresher. So it's better stick to one two technology as of now, and get confident in that, and learn very advanced things in that technology. Stick to one technology only, not go, don't go here there. Shake, both AWS, Azure, both are in demand. Okay, both are in demand. uh, this depends on where you are going to apply the job. There are many companies who are hiring for the AWS, at the same are hiring for the Azure also, right? So that depends on you, and both have the demand, both have the market, right? If you know the skills, you will get the job easily. So I would suggest go with the Azure now, If you want to go with AWS, you can go, but you can lately switch to AWS or Azure, vice versa, anytime, because you should know the concept, right? In these clouds, they are almost a tool, so tool can be learned easily. Shubham Jain, it's Spark Databricks enough switching job as a 5 years. Five. I mean, Spark Databricks both are same thing almost. Apart from this, you should know data modeling. You should know ETL, right? So all these things will be, I mean, can be covered in the database itself, right? To do modeling, to do, to do ETL things. So you can cover all this stuff in the database itself. Database is a platform, right? So whatever the operations you can do it in the database. So if you think that database is just a tool, so sorry, if you learn just concept, what is cluster, what is dbfs, what is this, what is that, no, you have to practice a lot in database, and which covers everything like scd. You can write scd's logics in the database itself, so write it down. Try to understand what is scds. Try to understand how ETL works, how to load the data, how to clean the data, how to put the data into into the master layer or the golden layer, right? And how to do incremental load. So all these things you can learn in database itself. Shake, shake. Okay, trending now. Okay, ETL. Why it is ELT? ELT means extract, load, and transform. ETL load transform. So before, in legacy, we used to do ETL, right? ETL, extract, transform, load. And you know that before, I mean, in the previous days, we used to save the data into the data warehouses. So data warehouses means some structures data we have to put it, right? So that's why we used to do extract, transform, and load. Means extract the data and transform it based on the user need, and then put it into the data warehouse location or SQL DBs, so that in SQL DB, data warehouse, we can save the data in a table format in the proper structure. But now the things got changed. Now we have data lake. Okay, not delta lake. We have data lakes, right? So in data lake, we can store any kind of data. Semi-structured data also we can store. Unstructured data we can also store, or structured data also we can store, right? So this is how ELT come: extract, load. Okay, extract karo, then load it, and then based on top of the data lake, we can transform it based on our need. SHA. If we purchase database course, how can we communicate with you? There, I mean, if you purchase my course, if you already are user of Geekcoders platform, you can go, and once you enroll into the course, you will have a community channel. Okay, where you can ask the doubt. Also, you can comment on. I mean, you can ask the question in the discussion box by commenting on that particular video, like Udemy. If you have gone to the Udemy courses, it's just a similar thing. So within 24 hours or 48 hours, I reply back to all the queries, almost all the queries, right? But sometime, maybe if I'm not replying you, so you can contact me on my WhatsApp number that is already available in my website. And if you face a kind of common issue, then I would suggest you go and check out the video again, right? But if something you messed up and that is a kind of advanced thing and not a basic thing, then definitely I will schedule a call with you. How people does with me, I mean, people generally schedule a call with me, right? Google Meet, Zoom call, or whatever, for 15-20 minutes. But if it is a genuine issue, I mean, if I know that, hey, this is not a genuine issue, you are missing something, then I would suggest go and check the video again. Shubham Jain, does your course cover everything? Yes, my course covers everything. See, in database, there are like thousands of things, but I'm going to cover only 200, 300 things, because I cannot cover, no one can cover everything, right? So I'm going to cover only those things which is useful for the job as well as a real time project. If you want to learn everything, sorry, you cannot learn in two months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. It take a lot of time to learn everything about the database, or maybe of any technology. If you also see Python, Java, C++, you will not gonna learn everything in just 2 3 months. You have to learn. I mean, it will take all at least like uh, 6 months or 1 year to learn everything for a particular topic or particular tool. Abhay Sagar, could you talk about freshers related to data engineering? Freshers, I don't think so. Freshers have an opportunity in the big companies in terms of data engineering. Okay, so maybe you can start the career as a data engineer intern in some of the companies. You have to check in the Google or LinkedIn or Naukri, and once you get or you can focus on the middle range companies. Okay, they can hire you as an intern or as a fresher newbie and stay with that company for 1 year, 1.5 or 2 years, then switch the company to, I mean, once you get the experience, then you can switch the company. And always always learn the new tech stack, trending tech stack. Don't just focus on, uh, like SQL or PySpark or whatever. Right now, companies are moving towards Gen AI, LLM models. So I'm not saying to build the LLM model now. Try to actually use the LLM model and make some application out of it. So, if you know all this latest technology, definitely you will never get a difficulty to get a job. PySpark plus Databricks per series लेकर आओ theory plus practical topic wise. That is already available on my website S007. Okay, you can enroll it if you want, and if you want to learn for free, you can always watch my YouTube videos. Anything else you guys want to discuss? Any question? Shubham, Vivek, Sheikh, Ayush, Sagar, Rohan, ADF user, have you uploaded completed course? See, I mean, 7 hours is already present. Data science, first learn data engineering. Once you get comfortable in that, once you think, okay, I know everything about data engineering now, then you can easily switch to data scientist. Okay, Shubham Jain, how much time we can expect bare minimum to crack a job in data engineering if we are new in this field? At least 2 to 3 months. I mean, if you are putting 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4 hours daily, you go okay, and then it will take all at least 2 months or 3 months, and depends how many years of experience you are showing in your resume. If you're showing as a like 3 years or 4 years, definitely you will get a job easily. But if you're showing very advanced or high experience, like 7 8 years experience, then you have to learn a lot of things like architecture wise. You have to learn data modeling, data warehouse concept, and other stuff. Please share the potential interview question on Spark. Tushit Verma, all these questions are available. Okay, I mean, you have to explore it by yourself. If you go to my website, you will get a course. If you visit to my YouTube channel playlist, you'll get a course. You will get a topics or the questions. Okay, so you have to just learn 4 5 topics completely, like cache persist, joins, AQE, and delta table. Nothing else you have to learn. Okay, and if a new question comes, you can say, no, I did not get a chance to work on these things. And one more thing, shuffling, how shuffling works. AQE is nothing but just a concept. Okay, you have to enable that library or that setting in the cluster, and then automatically will be taken care. I mean, a course only for Python that is already available, right? Python programs already available, SHA-2460. These questions are already available on my YouTube channel as well as on my website. So you can go through it. I mean, there are a lot of things are already present. You guys need to explore it. Ronak, as we discussed in the WhatsApp, I'm going to release the Unity catalog by tonight or by tomorrow morning or maybe your Monday or Tuesday. Already, the third module is completed, manipulation of data frame. I have covered almost 2 hours or 3 hours of content over there. Still, two, three videos are pending, like UDFs and write data into a table. Okay, though two, three chapters are pending. I will try to cover those in today, by tonight or by tonight definitely, right? And then I'll start Unity catalog. Abhishek Kumar, hi sir, I have got a job in Accenture. Congratulations for 8 LPA. Nice. Currently serving 90 days notice period. Could you please suggest me some ways to get more offer letters? Okay, what you could do, put the paper down. Okay, put the paper down. Since you are holding an offer of 8 LPA, and then what you could do, you start giving interviews in the other companies and don't show them that you are holding a 90 days period. You can say you can say that only 30 days are left or 45 days are left, and it is manageable to reduce it further. I have many paid leaves, I have many other things. So, like that, you can make a story. Okay. And then add right things in your resume. See, make a good connections in your LinkedIn. So why I'm saying to make a good connection, because how LinkedIn works, if I posted some job opportunity and if someone like it, and if that person is a friend of yours or mutual connection, right, then you will see in your feed. This is how you can get a lot of emails ID or HR's contact, and you can directly contact to HR's. And another thing is to refresh or to update the Naukri platform, Naukri profile every 2 days, so that you will get a good leads over there. And I mean, honestly, from Naukri, you only get that, service-based company, staffing-based company. But it's okay to at least start your career or to get a good hike, and then you can decide it whether you want to go in this company or some other company. Abhishek Kumar, Tushit Verma, what do you think about the data market? Will the market will grow over years, and how difficult it's to get a job? See, difficult is nothing. You guys are thinking that this is very difficult to get a job in data engineering. To be honest, it's not difficult. If you are going in a right direction, then this is not difficult. If you are not going in a right direction, then this is different. Now if you are going this way also and this way also, two way at the same time, it will be difficult for you. If their simple plan, learn SQL, learn Python, learn Spark, learn one cloud, nothing else you have to do. Now you watched my video, you thought, hey, this Sagar is not teaching well. Let's jump to some other YouTube channel. Oh, this guy also I'm not getting. Now jump to Udemy courses. Now this Udemy courses also not I'm getting. No one is teaching very well. Now jump to some other thing. ऐसा नहीं होता है दोस्त. Focus on one person, because this is how I am. If I have made something, I have made. I have made some plan, right? So focus on one part. Okay, focus on. I know you. With this is happening with almost all the guys, right? This is happening with all the guys. So stick to one plan. Stick to one thing. If you are just going here there ना नहीं मिलेगा भाई कुछ भी. So it's better कि focus your target कि हाँ I have to cover this topic today, so I have to cover it. Okay, I have to cover it in 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. So stick to that one. See, I'm not saying I'm a god. Okay, I also learned from YouTube, from documentation. So if I'm teaching and if it has likes, so it means I have explained in the right way. Maybe उस समय आपका दिमाग नहीं चल रहा है, राइट? तो आप उतना अभी कोप अप नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो स्टॉप दैट वीडियो यार, वॉच इट आफ्टर सम टाइम, visit to documentation. Now there's a GPT, so use that GPT to understand it. What does this topic means, right? This is how you can actually make it. I know, like, there are many guys who are just started the career or started learning the data engineering or some other topic, and in the middle way they will think like, hey, मेरे से नहीं हो पा रहा है. So it's not like that. Yeah, you have to be stick to one instructor or one teacher, then only you will get a job. You will get succeeded. अभी आप इधर उधर करते जाओगे, this is not gonna uh, help you a lot in a longer term. Vishal Shyam, sir, please give me an outlook of your combo course package. So combo course package have almost all the courses. You can click on that. You will get the list of the courses which is available in that course, and yeah, you can get it from there. And I guess close to 13 courses are there, right? Including 4 projects, some scenario-based questions, interview questions, and this database course, right? So almost everything is there. If you really if you really learn, if you wanna learn this Azure thing or other things. See, if you visit to LinkedIn, right? So there are a lot of guys who are making a hype just to sell their courses. Okay, I don't want to take any name, but I see there are many guys. They have a team in the back end who write some fancy stories, who write some fancy things, right? Fancy photos, fancy things, doing some paid marketing, right? So because they want to sell their course, and to be honest, if you want, there is nothing. If you give any interviews, right, they're not gonna ask you that much detailed questions. Yeah, eventually you should know what is these technologies, right? But you should not focus on everything. I seen people are learning that fresher guy is learning 100 GB data how to process. Hey dude, someone holding 10 years experience not can't do that question, right? So better you should not focus, you should not go with that hype, क्योंकि जिसको कोर्स बेचना है तो वो कोर्स बेचेगा. या तो आप जतिन शाह वाला ऐड अगर देखते हो तो वहां से इन्फ्लुएंस हो गए हो, तो उससे भी इन्फ्लुएंस हो जाओगे फिर आप, है ना? तो चॉइस इज योर्स, वॉट एवर यू आर गोइंग टू, आप कहाँ पे जा रहे हो. बट द थिंग इज एवरीथिंग इज सिंपल until you think that it is simple. ओके, अगर आप यही समझ लो मैं यहाँ पे जाऊंगा, मैं वहां जाऊंगा, मैं 3 जगह भटकूंगा, इसका कोर्स भी ले लेता हूँ, उसका कोर्स भी ले लेता हूँ, कोई भी कोर्स कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाओगे. एवरीवन इज टीचिंग वेल. ओके, द थिंग इज हमको समझना होता है, वी शुड हैव दैट पावर और दैट कैपेबिलिटी टू ग्रैस्प दैट नॉलेज फ्रॉम सम अदर. ओके, if someone holding 10 years experience, it means that he is having that experience, or he knows all these things, right? Explore with shakes. Sure, brother, going to purchase your course seems like it is organized very well. Thank you. I am also facing same issue. I am really getting confused which course to begin with, as there are more YouTubers expect to Azure data. See, you can focus, you can I'm not saying to watch my videos, my YouTube channel. You can see, I have told this thing many times. Follow two guys, not more than two guys. Okay, if you follow 10 guys, right, you will lose the interest. uh, so I have my means, I would suggest follow only two guys, and whatever they are teaching, just follow them, and you will get a you will learn a lot with them, right? Abhishek Kumar, there are many platforms. Just a minute. Okay, there are many platform DE. Okay, data and platforms for data engineering, AWS. I have some experience with AWS. It's better to shift to other platform or remain focused, please. See, I would suggest to focus on AWS only for now. Be a champ in that. Okay, be a champ in that, and learn everything of AWS. Once you think that you have learned almost 90%, 80% of, whatever, I mean, if you think that now I know everything about that cloud or that technology, that tool, then you should focus on some other thing. So what I would suggest, see, better not to again go to the cloud. Means, see, AWS, Azure, Databricks, Snowflake, etc. Right. So I would suggest better to go with the some other open source clouds, or maybe open source tools. Let's say I have mentioned about DuckDB, right? Just learn that thing. Polars, right? Learn that thing. Maybe you can learn how to build APIs for the backend, right? Because this actually help you a lot. Because why I'm saying, AWS, Azure, everything a kind of similar thing. Okay, so if you know AWS, any in the future you can learn easily Azure, or you can switch to Azure anytime. But learning a new technology, it's good. If you are just doing here there with the AWS Azure, I don't think so. You're gonna get things more, right? So it's better, like, you can switch to LLM, you can switch to some other technology, right? So go with that way. It's better to start building the APIs for your uh, data engineering things. It will help you a lot. Can you please explain about DBT? I'm not also sure about DBT. Sorry, I cannot explain you. Explore about Docker. What is Docker? How to create the images. APIs, yes, Abhishek Kumar. APIs in Python, you can use Flask framework, or you can use Fast API. You can use Fast API framework. Manish Budhalani, I have 10 years of experience in Oracle developer. Is it beneficial for me to move to this area? How? I have 10 years of experience in Oracle developer. Is it beneficial for me to move? See, Oracle is kind of, I mean, a few companies Few companies only using Oracle Oracle things now, right? And I mean, Oracle has their own cloud. I know OCI, right? But I don't. I mean, I think only Java-based company or the Oracle-based company only using their services, right? So better to switch to the famous clouds, right? Like Azure, AWS, GCP, right? So that you will get a good knowledge, and maybe some days, I mean, I know Oracle is not gonna dead soon, right? Oracle is a very big company, right? But I mean, maybe you will not get a variety of jobs in future in this being as a being Oracle developer. Shubham Jain, how much Python experience for data? Basic. Basic means you should know what when to use list, when to use tuple, how to iterate through the loops, and so. Abhishek Kumar, how does API is using DE? Could you please little do? Okay, this is very good question, Abhishek. Yeah, this is very good question. See, now you can think that you have written a code, you have created your master data, or the whatever, you can say you have published the data into a gold layer, or maybe you have created a tables on into the SQL data warehouse. Now you want to give those tables, those things to your end customer, right? So you know that, I mean, ideally, we should not give, and there's a restriction that you cannot provide a SQL database connection string due to some restriction, maybe some due to some restriction, right? And you want to forward, and you want your customer to use your data, right? That's how this fast API will come. Okay, you will provide them a APIs, so that you can just fetch the data from our databases, or from our maybe from our complete model or complete thing. And API is also being used to build a product. Now, on top of database, I mean, on top of your master data, or the whatever data you have stored in your gold layer or the data warehouse, on top of that, if a company wants to build some product, then ideally you have to make it. You have to make a fast app. I mean, you have to make a APIs. You have to give a APIs to your front end guys, so that they will make a they will make a product for the company. Anand Oja, can you please share the link to your course where here in this chat? I have just joined, so I might have missed if you mentioned it earlier. Toshit Verma, I have studied SQL, Python, PySpark, Azure, did a project using Azure. I have got an idea of how things work in data engineering, but I'm scared of jumping for interviews. Better that you go and build a project, looks like real time. Okay. So, and yep, I mean, if you believe that if you know already that you are good in projects, then go ahead for the interviews. Sudha Rani Lomti, is it mandatory to clear the certification for the interview? No. See, I mean, yesterday what happened? There is a guy, asking for a dump certification dumps in my Telegram channel. Okay, so what will happen, bro? I mean, see, if you want to go with this way, you just want to mug up the questions, and if you want to get the certification, I don't think so that you have to waste your money. Okay, so in certification will not help you in the interviews, to be honest. Okay, it will not gonna help you to clear the interviews, or also to build the projects in your companies. It's better to build the project by your own, you watching some other videos, uh, investing money on the right place. And once you think that now you are comfortable with all the technologies, all the tools, all the services, then you can go with the certification. So let me tell you that I am not certified. Okay, I'm not certified Azure side, even I'm not certified in Databricks side, but still I'm getting a job opportunities, freelancing opportunities, and many things, because it depends on how much you know, right? So one sheet will not decide your career, right? So I hope that it makes sense to you. It appears your course focusing on Azure services. I have experience with AWS service. Does your course also cover? Anand, I have pinged the course name and course thing, right? So that is Databricks usually. So Databricks you can integrate with Azure side as well as AWS side as well as and the GCP. So I'm not sure which course you're talking about. I have pinged the course in the above checked above Sudharani Lomti, so you can just check it out, that course, which is on the Databricks side. Uday Kumar, hi Sagar. I am confused what to learn to start the career. Is it ETL or Databricks, PySpark? Uh, you should also tell me your background so that I can help you. Application packaging. Thank you, Tashit. No problem. I hope this help you a lot. Okay. Uday Kumar, application. So you should know first ETL. First, go with the basic of data engineering. You know what is ETL, data warehouse. What is data warehouse? What is modeling? Basic stuff. You know, you can watch it any YouTube videos. You can get the understanding. Actually, what is data engineering? First, you should know what is data engineering, and then you should start learning about it. Right. So I would suggest just have a basic understanding of all these stuff, and then quickly jump to this. Database side. See, Databricks have a lot of openings. Not Databricks means now they have a lot of customers, right? So, uh, I mean, there are many companies who are migrating towards Databricks. So it's better that if you start your career, if you start learning Databricks itself, and every topic, like every thing like ETL, uh, pipeline scheduling, or debugging, or logging, or whatever you can apply you in Databricks. You can use all these things in Databricks. Abhishek Kumar, how Databricks is used with? See, I mean, it's a very simple thing. I'm not sure about AWS. I don't know, but there is a storage S3 bucket, right? So whatever data you are processing, you save into a AWS bucket. So this is how AWS is integrated. Apart from this, maybe there's some secret vault if present in AWS. Then you will keep all the secrets in that AWS secret vault, and you will link that AWS secret vault to a database, so that your password, your secret will not be uh, open to any other guys. And if Databricks has, I mean, if AWS has any scheduling tool, right? So you can integrate that AWS with the Databricks. I mean, in AWS scheduling tool, you can call the Databricks notebook. Also, to deploy the to deploy the Databricks notebook to one environment to different environment, you can also use AWS if any service is there. I'm not sure.
Unknown caller.
Patan, how to introduce self in Azure data engineering, including project. Uh, Introduce yourself. You can say that I have built these many projects in my in the past organization, in the current organization. That's it. I mean, if you know data engineering, then you can say what you have done. You have sources all the data from multiple sources, made the ingestion pipelines, then clean that data, put it into some location. Then on top of that, we have created a Power BI report. If you want to do that, you can say, and then deploy the whole pipelines to one environment to the upper environment, like that. You can say. Uday Kumar, enrolling to database enough to get a job after learning ETL basics or anything. Uday, as you said that you are holding a lot of experience, 11 years experience, right? So it's not like to learn ETL or cheese ho gaya, right? So you should more focus on data warehouse concepts also, data modeling concept also, right? So you should know all these things, to be honest. It's not like just learning database, what is PySpark, how Spark works, or I mean, and you also maybe have to show some architecture level experience. You have led it, you have lead the team of these members, and what was the architecture? Did you design the architecture, or some other person has decided the architecture? What utilities you have made it in your company? What POC you have done? How did you reduce the cost of the current project? Did any optimization you have done it? So all these questions you will be, I mean, maybe I have said a lot of questions, maybe I have said a lot of questions to you, but generally if I take the interview to some other person, I will ask these questions. Abhishek Kumar. Abhishek Kumar, how to showcase your personal built project to recruiter via GitHub, only source code. You don't, I don't think so. You should show all these things via GitHub. Okay. In terms of data engineering, how would you show actually? Because no one will gonna read your code, right? So what you could do, you could explain all these things in your resumes. Okay, because recruiter or hiring manager or whatever, they don't have time to go and read the GitHub repository. So it's better to explain that project. See, if you have taken my project, project Azure end-to-end engineering, data engineering project, there I have shown you how we can do a data quality checks, how we can implement a data quality checks in each layer. Okay, and second thing is what I was saying. Sorry, I just got one message, and so what I was saying to you, in that project I have explained how you can actually do a data quality check in each layer, like gold layer, silver layer, and the raw layer, right? Another thing I have explained how we can shut down the server when the processing is done, shut down the data warehouse. So all these things you can make the your own story and write it down in your resume with the points that I have implemented data quality check in this with the help of this code. I have optimized the code uh, using a legacy to autoloader, so that we have removed our metadata tables. Right. I have created a functionality so that in non-business hours, the server will shut down automatically if no one is querying the data set or tables. So you have to write your own sentences. So you should also know how you have done it, because if I take the interview, I definitely gonna ask you how did you do that. Okay. So it's better if you do hands-on also, and the same thing you can also apply in your current company wherever you are working or wherever you're going to work. So you can apply those things so you can get in fame. You can get fame, when you do all these things in your organization, in your projects. So actually, you can also get a very good hike if you explain all these things in your current manager, current project. Maybe they will not allow you to do, right, but you have to stick, you have to go to the higher leaders, to saying that this can save a lot of money, saving a 500 USD dollar per month for one project. If you prove them ki it is saving $500, right? Now if you are running 10 projects, and if you apply all these things to 10 projects, then the company can save a lot of money. So if the company have saved a lot of money, then you can push your managers to give me a good hike or give me a promotion. Okay, so this is how these companies work. So if you are simply sitting in your ODC in the front of a laptop and think that, hey, I'm doing very well in my job, I'm getting monthly paid, so maybe you're not doing correct things. All things are mentioned in any course of your, if you want to learn. All things are mentioned in any course of your, if we want to learn. I didn't understand, SG. Please reframe it. All things are mentioned in any course of you, if you want to learn. That is available, SG. I mean, and Abhishek. So, thank you, Abhishek, for elaborating it. So yeah, all these things are already present in the course, not in one course, in multiple courses. So let's say in Build Azure End-to-End project, I have explained how to put this shut down the warehouse in non-business hours, and to do some data quality checks. Now in a Delta Lake project, I have used cache persist, or to check the schema, whether the schema which we are getting from the source it's correct or not. Until unless we verify it, we will not go further to the other notebooks, you know and how we can use everything in the database itself using REST API, rather than going to the logic app to send emails, right. So this thing I have covered. So, like, many things are covered in all the courses. Now in this Databricks certified data engineering courses, I am going to cover some other things, like how to read binary data set, how to read Excel files also, and some other checks also, right? So I mean, how you can run the job using service principle, how you can give access to the service principle, how you can pull the data from REST API, how you are going to use Databricks REST APIs in your project, right? So many things will be there, but it take a lot of time to build those videos. It's not like ki ho gaya. If you're going to any other courses, to be honest, these things will not be covered. They'll just make a simple pipeline having 5 to 6 for loops, not even for loop, just separate copy activity, and they'll show you that hey, you will learn data engineering. You'll not want to learn these via these data engineering, to be honest. So it's better focus on the right thing, follow the right guy who have experience in Azure, not some other tools, and just learning the AWS. That's why people have asked about to build GCP and other stuff. So this is the reason I am not building a GCP, because I don't know GCP. I do not want to just copy the things which is available in the documentation. Okay, so until unless I get a real time experience, I don't make the course. Abhishek, could you please give me overview of this course duration, mode, etc., etc.? Abhishek, you can check out in the website. Everything is covered over there. The course curriculum, so you can see what are the courses available. And if you want, you can. There is a WhatsApp button enabled in the website. You can ping me in the WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp, I will reply you back, or we will have our offline chat also. Uday, you can clear the doubt via community channel. Okay, and if I usually reply back in 24 hours or 48 hours. And if I don't reply back, you can always connect me on the WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp button is available in the website. You can just click on it and you will land into the WhatsApp chat. Okay, this is how you can actually contact me always. Sometime maybe I am busy, so I don't reply back. So, but believe me, if this is a genuine issue, then definitely I will come and solve it. But if I know that you are not watching the video, you are skipping the videos, I'm not gonna help you, because this is a pre-recorded. You have to follow my rules. Okay, because I have maybe there are many things which I am not covered in the present video. Maybe I will, maybe that thing is covered in the next video. So you have to wait. People are asking, hey, what is RDD? Hey, see, what you will do to learn RDD. No one is using RDD nowadays. अभी वो चला आ रहा है 10 साल पुराना कॉन्सेप्ट, आपको वही यूज करना है अपनी कंपनी में, तो मत करो ऐसा। तो जो ट्रेंडिंग है, टॉपिक्स हैं, यू शुड फोकस ऑन दीज थिंग्स ओनली एज ऑफ नाउ। अभी आप अपाचे निफ्वो क्या सा वो कुछ होता था, वो सब यूज कर रहे हैं बंदे, वही कोर्स बेच रहे हैं लोग, तो वही पढ़ लो भाई फिर, है ना। जो कंपनी यूज ही नहीं कर रही है, बंदों को वही सीखना है। अभी मैं प्रोड्यूस में अटके हुए हैं, वही सीखेंगे हम तो। So what I'm trying to say, कि you can always ask me the doubt, but sometimes people ask me some wrong questions, और जो बहुत ही basic question. So it's better you should not skip the video. Okay, and if you're following my guidelines, you will not get any doubts, to be honest. Maybe you'll get 1 2 doubt, 3 doubt, 4 doubt, that's it. If you're not following it, if you skip the video, and if you think I'll just go ahead without watching this video, maybe you'll get a lot of doubts then. Abhishek Kumar, did you send me a connection request? AWS Python TCS. Yes. Yes, Abhishek, I accepted it. See, learn Polars, okay, learn DuckDB, learn Dremio. Dremio is a lake house only, right? Lake house tool, okay. So you can always learn new technologies. Don't just stick to Spark or Azure. If you have learned a lot in Azure, move to some open source. Move to learn some new hot topics. Apache Iceberg, learn Kafka, learn streaming. If you know batch thing, if you know, then learn Kafka stream. Then only you will get a good hike, and maybe you can then approach to some CEOs, some startup guys, and you can build your own startup. If you have a good idea, then you can go to the VCs, right? Advisories people, you can go with them and you can just show the idea what you're going to build, what you want to build. You'll get a funds a lot. In one team, if we have multiple data engineers, so how we can differentiate from other data engineer, mean technically? Oh, nice question. uh, what I would say means, do your work and don't just do the client work. Okay. As I said earlier, try to uh, do something for the organization. Suppose, I mean, in my previous organization, we used to have one lead, okay, a very big lead. Under him, there were like four sub leaders or sub managers, we can say. Okay, and inside that we'll have a teams, one team to one manager. Okay, now if I'm in a one manager, I'm under one manager of team like 4 or 5 people. What I do is that I try to do something. I try to make some utility or something so that the development work will be reduced. I'll show to them, hey, and first I will implement in my team, and once it is done, once it is succeeded, when it is in a production environment, then I will show the same thing to the broader audience, to that leader, and I will convince that leader to communicate this thing to use in the current project for the other managers, right? So what will happen in the future, right? You can prove yourself that, hey, I have done something for the organization. Now my code is being used by some other teams also, right? And this is how you can get in fame. You can get a fame in your company or maybe in your team. I hope that almost we are like 1 hour, uh, right? So people, just few people only are asking the questions, I believe, and only 8 people are joined now, and I guess this is the ninth one. Someone is joined just now, so it's better if you have any queries, you can just ask me right away, and I will be closing this live stream in 10 minutes. I'm waiting for you guys. If you guys have any questions, anything, you just ask me. I always say ki, you know try to build, try to learn as much as possible. I see you are also freelancing in your profile. Could you please guide us that? I was coming to that point only. As I said earlier, right? If you stick to one, I mean, if you know Azure, then it's not good that you learn AWS or GCP or some other stuff. Better to explore what we can say, the open source tools, open source technologies, services. Okay, so that you can learn that, because many startup, right, they initially they use free things only. They don't use the paid versions, or because they do not have a money, right, to invest on the research process or some other process. So it's better to learn a new resource, I mean, free open sources resources. And once you can learn that, then you can approach to the startup guys, right? Or maybe you can do your own startup then. If you have an idea, I just said that, you can go to the CEOs, CIOs, whatever, right? And ask them funding. You can just show their product. Hey, this is my vision. This is how I want to make this company like this. So you can easily get a funding, CR. You know. Apart from this, freelancing means, see, if you know Azure, build your connections, build your networks, so that you will get a reference. See, you are not gonna get freelancing through Naukri.com. To be honest, you have to build your own connection, build connections from outside India. Okay, because maybe I'm not sure in India you are allowed to do freelancing, or maybe and there any company who provide this freelancing stuff. There are many companies I know. I got some connections from them, right? So you can approach to individual person, and ask them, hey, this is my experience, this is that, I can do freelancing for you, I can build the pipeline for your company, I'll just charge this much money, and other things, right? So depends on, what's your profile, right? So as I always say, build profile, build network. If you have a good network, you will never regret, and you will never face difficulty to get a good jobs in the market, if you have a good reference, if you have a good networks. So networking is always good in every places, right? So this is how I think we are almost on the time, and I'm going to close it. And thank you all who have joined this. And hopefully, this is gonna. I mean, this is you guys have learned a lot from this. If you have any questions and anything, you can always reach out to me on my WhatsApp. You can get the WhatsApp to my website geekcoders.co.in, and maybe tomorrow, a bit after tomorrow, I'm going to complete the Unity catalog thing on my database course. And yeah, thank you there. Thank you, Abhishek. Bye bye.